Kobe, just I guess what's it mean to be nominated by the Colts?
It's a tremendous honor. Obviously, so many players on this team are well deserved, and to be in the category of the players that have come before me, it's a huge honor. And like I've told the other, I mean, I don't feel like it's a me nomination. It's just the team and the community nomination, and I'm honored and blessed to be able to represent our team.
Stephen Holder.
Jacoby, I know this is a close-knit team, but at the same time, it does seem like guys really gravitate to you. Why do you think that is? I mean, you're great, right? And you're likable and all that, but specifically, why do you think guys gravitate to you? Why do they root for you so hard, gravitate to you, embrace you? Why?
Honestly, just because I think I root for them so hard. I think putting the teammate, being a great teammate as my first priority, and no matter what role I am, either if I'm starting or not starting, I take that very serious, and I think that's what it is, because I think it's just being reciprocated, and like I said, it's an honor to be a part of this team and be around these group of men. So I think that's the main reason why.
George Bremer.
Jacoby, Darius said, a lot of guys kind of forget where they came from, get lost once they get to this level. Obviously, you haven't done that. What is it about your hometown that makes you want to stay connected and stay so involved in the community there?
Because I see that it's possible to make it out. I think people before me that have come back and that have had a lasting impact on me. And it's we all know we're not going to save everybody, but you just hope that it's one, and then that one that comes back, and then that other one comes. So it's just a cycle of just doing good for good, honestly. And that's what I do it for. I mean, with the nomination or without it, or I would still do it.
Jim Aiello.
Yeah, Jacoby, I'm just curious when that fire got lit under you. Obviously, you want to help people, but when did you start saying, "Hey, I actually have the opportunity to do it, and I can"?
Since I was younger, I've always been on a sports team, and you always have to, not have to, but we always were a part of doing something as far as cleaning up something or things like of that nature. And then obviously progressed since high school. My high school coach was a special needs teacher. My mom taught special ed, so that has always been ways of giving back, when we used to help out and stuff like that. And then, just always carry with me, something that's dear to me. And yeah.
Mike Wells.
I got two questions for you, Jacoby. The first part, how much, you just mentioned your mom being a teacher, at what age did she kind of start influencing you and saying, hey, you know what? Always think about others. It's not always just about you. Was there a certain age with that?
Yeah, when she started whipping my ass. But, no, definitely when I was younger, she always instilled it, because she was that to the fullest. All our friends always came to our house because I feel like our mom was, that person that always brought us all together. So I think, when I was able to understand, when I was able to, reach my hand out to give rather than receive.
And then my second part is actual football question. You've the last few weeks, you've got a lot of the short yard snaps. I know Frank mentioned early on that was a possibility for you early on. As a quarterback, is it difficult to get in that mindset knowing, hey, when do you start thinking, all right, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, this is going to be my call? Can you just kind of separate the two mindsets from being a starting quarterback and kind of a situational quarterback?
I always think like I'm a starter. That's all I've known how to do. So, I'm still listening to the plays. I'm still going through the game as Philip is going through the game and as Frank's going through the game. And, then it's just whenever your number's called, you just have to make the most of the opportunity. So, it's no surprise. Obviously Frank's on the sideline, hey, we be alert for this play. But, for the most part, I'm in it. I know what we're doing going into the play, into the situation. We've talked about it and given input on each side. So, it's never really oh, Jacoby's in. So.
And your mom wasn't whooping your ass as a kid.
Still is.
We'll go last one here, Mike Chappell.
Jacoby, the importance of you not forgetting where you're from. You may have shared this before, but were there people when you were growing up that either did or didn't come back to share that stuck with you to sort of kind of get you to this point?
I mean, I would never think, remember if somebody didn't come, but yeah, but for people that did come back, you know, my advisor who I've known since I was probably like 8 years old, obviously I don't have an agent, but A. Belam, who was in the NFL for a while, you know, he used to come back. He still goes, but he lives there now, but and always did something in the community. And I think him setting that foundation for kids in our community, you know, we looked up to him, and you know, he was faced with trials and tribulations. He always kept his head to still want to give back. I think that kind of set a precedent for me, and made me gravitate to him. You know, and I'm sure it's countless, but I mean, that's one person that I love to highlight because, you know, he embodied, you know, what this was to the fullest.